Hello there, thanks for tuning in. I hope you're having yourself a great day. I am, because today I get to share with you all my sketch cards that I did for the Disneyland 70th anniversary for Topps. I actually released them in the past, but I wasn't aware that they weren't officially released because Disneyland itself and the Disney Store online released the cards, and I kind of got in trouble for posting too early. But to me, if something's available, it's available. So that's why I went ahead and shared my sketch cards. But I wanted to go ahead and redo this video and let you know that some of them unfortunately did not get accepted, but those were only ones of my family. We were told kind of after the fact that we had already started on these that some things were not allowed. And I did actually put sunglasses on my kids so that you kind of really didn't know who they were, but they still weren't accepted. I just thought it'd be fun to include because when they originally did announce, they did say that, you know, include photos of things that you got to enjoy or whatever. And my family enjoyed the time, so I thought I would put the photos in, but they were not allowed. So that was only like 4 cards, I think. But otherwise, I think I did 70 in total, and that's not that is including, sorry, the family ones that weren't accepted. But everything else was. My favorite ones were the ones I did of Mickey and Minnie in their costumes. I love Disney costumes. I've always been fascinated with them even when I was younger. Here's the picture of me when I was younger. I absolutely, although I'd never been to Disneyland until I was married for quite some time, and my wife and I went there for kind of an anniversary trip. We actually went to California, went up the whole coast, and got to go to Disneyland, and it was a lot of fun. I don't know if we were just lucky, but we pretty much got through the whole entire park in one day. So I would like to get back at some point. I do miss it. It was really a lot of fun. And since we've been there, they actually changed the one land into Pixar, which I didn't get to experience that yet. So hopefully one day I get back there. But in the meantime, if you get the pleasure of going to Disneyland or just a Disney fan in general, I hope you enjoy my sketch cards, and fingers crossed that you pull one of them. If you do, let me know. I would love to see the cards. I always wonder what happens to my cards. Someone already did share that they actually were on their honeymoon at Disneyland, and they bought a box and actually pulled my sketch card, which I thought was really cool. And oddly enough, it's one of the Mickey sketch cards that was shared by either Topps or another company. So I'm wondering if they knew where the sketch cards were going. I always wonder if they know or keep track to what goes where. But yeah, I hope you have good luck in getting the cards that you want. And as I mentioned, please share with me when you get your sketch cards, if they happen to be mine. And please do make sure you subscribe. I'll actually be giving some sketch cards away at some point. So if you would like the opportunity to get sketch cards done by me, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss it out. But in the meantime, here's my sketch cards. Alrighty. Well, I apologize about my dirty table. I do videos on the same table I paint on, so it gets messy. As you can see, I did quite a few. That's, you know what's the insane thing right here? If these all sell for what the price sketch cards are going for right now, I'm holding $50,000. Wow. That is insane. And to know what I actually made compared to what others are going to make off my art is really sad, to be honest. And that's actually why I'm stopping after this year. As much as I love the licenses that they have at Topps, I just can't do it anymore. Unless they're gonna offer me crazy things, which I doubt they will. I'm gonna finish at the end of the year. Anyways, on a happy note, let's get back to these. All right, there was different subject matters that you could work on. There was like food, ride vehicles, or characters. We weren't allowed to paint people's faces. Like I couldn't have myself. So I tried get our way around that by adding glasses to people or doing side views, because it just throws off the art completely when I'm doing high detail and then I have something that looks like a cartoon character. It doesn't make sense. I get it because they don't want people suing them, I guess, because they're in the artwork. But if it's my family, I think that's fine. But anyways, here is one of my absolutely favorite things to have at Disneyland or anywhere, is Dole Whip. We used to have at the gas station near us called Sheets. It actually used to offer Dole Whip for $1, and you could basically fill it way high up. But sadly, I went back a few weeks ago and they don't have it anymore, which really sucks. But anyways, there is the Disneyland Dole Whip. And these are all going to be food ones first. I didn't really care to work on the food stuff. You have to excuse the glare. I put a gloss over to protect the art under it. There's some churros, which I don't think I maybe have taken a bite out of one. It's actually my hand too, if you didn't notice. That's my thumb. And we were then later told, can't just be food. You got to put stuff behind it so you know where it's at. It's not just normal food, but that's as close as you're gonna get. I wasn't really that interested in painting food. I do like the ice cream sandwiches, but I'll show you what I love the most. It's of course Mickey waffles. I love those, and it's one of my favorite things at Disney. And I'll tell you another thing that aggravates me so much is I get the logo, but there's no need for this stuff on here. It takes away from the art so much, at least as an artist it does to me. So that's all the food I did. I didn't do a lot. And there is from my favorite ride at Magic Kingdom is Pirates. I only did one card of that. It just took a lot of time to do those. You'll notice what I was mostly interested in doing. Here is one of the ride vehicles, the teacup. That's one ride I don't do that much because it makes me sick. I can't do the spin arounds. There is Dumbo. That is also one of my favorite rides. I don't go on it much, but I just love the vehicle itself, as you probably will notice. And I tried to do different. We're not allowed to put real people in it unless they were blurred out faces, which I thought was stupid. So I'm not going to wreck my art by putting that in there. There is from the Haunted Mansion. This also from the Haunted Mansion. And another Dumbo vehicle. This one's flying through the sky. I don't know if these are all going to be approved. They may not. I don't know. But I was doing what made me happy on these. So if you aren't familiar, this is on the back of the ride vehicle for Winnie the Pooh, heffalumps or bees, whatever the heck I forget they're called. There is from a ride I do not like, the Tiki Room, but I did that. And then this, which you see, took me quite a while. This is the sign that you see when you go into Magic Kingdom. I'm sure you can probably guess this ride. This is from the Jungle Cruise. And there's another Dumbo. And another Dumbo. As you can see, I did a different color there. And there's another Tiki. Tiki. That's teacups, Kevin. Teacups. And, all right, as you'll see, these are all character ones. So I pray that these are all accepted because I took a lot of time on these, which you'll see. We were supposed to include people, which I saw afterwards, after I had already done the majority of them. And Mickey is, obviously, you'll see, is my favorite one. And then I did put the word Disneyland behind it. Just trying to be somewhat creative. There's another Mickey Minnie. And this is one of my favorite ones out of all of them. Mr. Mouse in his tuxedo. Good old Goofy. Donald Duck, love him also. And Tigger and Pooh, love them as well. And as you can see, I've spent a lot of time on these. They're some of my favorite. I wanted to make them bright and vibrant, so that's why they have a bright yellowish green background. This one's kind of like an ad for Disneyland. There's Mickey Mouse. And Mickey Mouse. I did a similar painting to this that I have myself. I'm almost tempted to change my background. Mine's blue on the painting I did. But I just like it, the brightness. Peace. And more poo. Oh, bother. And we got my favorite one out of all the Dumbo ones I did is this one. And Tigger. Hoo 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 hoo. I love Tigger. And Minnie Mouse. And another Minnie Mouse. And this is my last one. So, I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did working on them. And good luck to you. I would say that's my absolute favorite one. And then, like I said, I like, where'd he go? I think it was at the beginning. This one, I don't know why, I like that one. So, and this is the back of them, by the way. It's the Disneyland 70th anniversary from Topps. And there's my autograph that you're going to be looking for. It's different a little bit on all of them. I almost forgot what I was spelling because I do it so many times. I sign these all afterwards. And so there's a lot there. And then not too much food, but there's the food ones. But yeah, I did do scans of all these. And I hope you have great luck getting them. And if you haven't already, please thumbs up this video, because at some point I'm going to do some as much detailed as these and give them away on the channel. So make sure you subscribe, thumbs up this video, and as always, I'd like to wish you a magical day, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye-bye.
Me win.